Is it visible, guys?
Yes, sir.
So the new topic we'll be covering, that is Adobe form. Adobe form. Okay. So Adobe form is something that Adobe has designed. Okay. So Adobe has a product, Adobe Life Cycle Designer. Okay. So here we can design the form. Okay. Design the form. So this thing has to be installed. Okay. So Adobe Lifecycle Designer should be installed. In the current system. Okay, so if I go here, to Adobe Designer. Okay, so this has been installed in my system. Form Designer. So this is a product from Adobe. Okay. With this we will be completing most of the things. Okay, so whatever we have discussed till now, guys. So first was DDIC. Okay, so this is data dictionary. Okay, then second one is reporting, right? Classical reporting and report program. Report program. Then we have service. Correct. Then next is the conversion program. That is file upload, BDC. So we have session method, and we have call transaction method, and we have BAPI. Then we have module pull. Then we have smart forms. Okay, and today we're learning Adobe form. Then we have enhancement. Okay, enhancement is the last topic.
Okay, sir.
So we roughly need 2 to 3 class. Okay, so once you complete this ABAP training, nobody will expect you to do an enhancement. Okay, this is one of the toughest tasks. Doing an enhancement is a toughest task. Okay, so you will be like when you will be joining, you will be a junior consultant in ABAP. Okay, as a junior consultant, nobody will ask you to do any enhancement. Okay, but you will be asked to do data dictionary, reporting, important, and this is more frequent requirement you will be getting. Okay, conversion also, this is important. Module pull, important. Smart form, this is more frequent. You will be getting more frequent requirement on these two as a fresher or junior consultant. Enhancement will be covering. I'll be teaching you guys how to do enhancement to the standard SAP standard, but you at least need time to get a good grip on this area, enhancement. Okay, so that's fine. If you're not able to get it at this moment, that's fine. But I would request you to cover details in DDIC, reporting, module pools, smart forms, Adobe forms. Then BAPI, BDC, all these things. If you cover this much, you are good. Enhancement, that's fine. That's the last topic. Okay, and you at least need 1 year or 2 year of experience to have a good grip on those areas. Even 2 years consultant are not good with enhancement. That's totally fine. So this is a ERP, right? SAP is a ERP. So when it comes to ERP, getting into a first job will be little bit more difficult than other. Okay, so if you see Java, .NET, PHP, okay, so if you compare both things, getting into the job in the Java is little bit easier than getting into the ERP. Okay, but once you are get into the job in a ERP, and you can compare a 5 year consultant in a ERP, an ERP and 5 year consultant in open source, the salary will be huge difference. Maybe whatever you a consultant earns in 5 years, that will be double than the Java and .NET. Okay, so here whatever you are saying is true. But opportunity is there. Okay, it's not that nobody is hiring freshers. There will be opening coming up. So nowadays you are not able to see because we are in December. December is the shutdown. In the recruitment, the recruitment goes down by November every year till January. This is the cold period because there will be very little hiring during this period because everybody will be busy in the festival, New Year's and all, and client will not have that much of requirement. Okay, so this requirement opening will start again from January end till it will go to till October end. Okay, this is how it works. So this is one part. Second part is, yes, there will be little bit like sometimes you will not see, but openings are there. Even we in our organization, we will be hiring couple of people from this batch. Okay, going forward. So so it's not like opportunity are not there. Opportunity is there, and the future and the career growth is very good. Because but you may have some little bit hustle. If you do that, then it's all set.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. So two things, like you want to do the struggle now, or you want to do the struggle later. So these 2 years you are just college pass out, you will be passing out, and you have time to struggle, right? So have that struggle now, 2 3 years, then you will be all set. No need to have a struggle after 5 years. That is difficult, right? So will be having family or some assignment in the house and all. At that time you will going for a struggle, that's big. Now it's we're just college guys, right? So next 2 years, be dedicated, do as much as hustle you can do. It will set your life going forward. This is what we are discussing, Adobe Form. Okay, so this is a product of Adobe. That's why it is known as Adobe Form. Okay. Otherwise, in if you say Adobe Form, this is like the SAP term. Okay, nobody calls it Adobe Form apart from SAP. Okay, the same thing. It's been used in other areas. They call it Adobe Lifecycle Designer. Okay, but in SAP you call it as a Adobe Form. So till now we have discussed on the smart forms. Okay, so smart forms is totally developed by SAP. Okay, it's a tool provided by SAP, and Adobe Form is more latest than smartphones. So previously, every development, form development used to happen in smartphones. Okay, but it has little bit more complexity. This form, painter, table, and template, all those things, little bit more difficult. Like we struggle a lot last time to maintain the variables and all those things. Okay, but Adobe Form is more advanced and more latest. Okay, and if you are going to develop a new form, your first option is to check whether you can create a Adobe form. If you are able to create a Adobe form, then create a Adobe form. Because designing the Adobe form, maintaining the Adobe form is far more easier than smartphones. Okay, and generally this topic is not uh, part of the ABAP curriculum. Okay, if you see in the other places, Adobe Form are not part of the ABAP training. It is comes from the more advanced topic. But I wanted you to discuss on this because whenever you go, you definitely get a requirement to do a Adobe Form. So that time maybe you can face issues. So that's the reason I included this in our curriculum. Okay. So for Adobe Form, the first thing is Adobe Lifecycle Designer installation is required. So this is has to be installed in the local laptop or client. So in my system, this is installed. This is the first step. Okay. Then second step is we can go and create a Adobe Form. The key code is SFP. So, yeah, yes. Okay. This software installation is free. So you can install it in your system. But this thing is integrated in SAP, right? So let me show you. Now, this is my SAP server. If I go to SFP, then inside that I'll show you how to go to the layout. So that thing is integrated inside SAP server. So that integration is chargeable and that has to be paid by the customer. Okay. So let's say I have a client that is Kit and Kit is running SAP. Okay. So if when I log into Kit server and I create a Adobe form there, so Kit should have that license, Adobe form license. Okay. So if license is not there, Kit has to pay to SAP for that license because this is a ERP and everything comes under license. It's not like open source, we can do whatever we want to do. So whatever we do, that comes with a charge and that charge is known as the license. Okay. So here I'll create the same form. So let PO that PO did. Okay. Now create, and here I can give the description PO print. So in the smartphone, what used to happen, guys? If I go here, smartphone, and if you go to the form interface, here I can define my importing, exporting, whatever parameter I want. Whatever I want for the smartphone, I can define it here. So once I define it here, what happens? So the function module, it got added here, or here, or here. Okay. So this thing is known as form interface. So in smartphone, the form interface is inside smartphone. Okay. So we can go here, create a form, and we are able to see a form interface inside the smartphone. For Adobe form, it is different. So form is different, interface is different. We have to create the interface and we can link the form with the interface. Okay. So let me create a interface. ZUint. Okay, and here we have a similar interface, not same but similar. So here we have form interface, import, export exception, global data type, field symbol, code, routines, all those things. Whatever we had here, all those things are there inside this. So here if we go, we have import, export exceptions, global data is here, right? So that is part of global data here. And we have the initialization here. So that initialization is here. And here is the form routine. We used to have it here. and currency quantity field here. So it's not exact layout, but it's similar. Okay, so we can relate both the things. So for Adobe form, the interface is separate. Okay, we have to create the interface and we can link it. So here I can go to import, create, and I can give the same name. Let's say this one IMS header type. Click here, IMT item. Save, activate. Okay, so my interface is done. If I want global data, I can come and define here the same way, variable type, type name, and all those things. Okay, so almost similar. You can explore it from your own, and I can go back, and here I'll create the form, and this is the interface. PO. Okay, so now I am inside the form. So whatever interface I have defined here is mentioned. So in import, this is there. I can drag and drop here. Okay, this is known as context. So inside the form, I can only use what is available in the context. So if IMT item is part of the interface and I think that I don't need it in my form, so no need to drag it and drop it here. Okay, so I can just go with one parameter and that's fine. Okay, if I need the need the usage of this variable and I feel that I have to use inside the form, I can drag and drop here. Okay, so IM has header is a structure, so these are the field, and IMT item is the internal table, so this is the work area, and these are the field. Okay, so whatever I am defining and I want to use in a form, that I have to drag and put it inside the context. Okay, so if the variable is not available in the context, then I cannot use that inside the form. Let me activate. So open activation. This, okay, I have to go to the layout. Go to the layout. Here is the layout. Okay, click on the layout. Reference field issues are there. Okay, so we'll go to the interface. Yes, we have to maintain the reference field. Okay, so the first issue is .orf E11 pkl .orf. POTB currency POTB currency STY. This one. This is what? This is a structure. Okay, and if I go here, the currency is this. Okay. CUKY. Okay. So here it is saying currency OTB CURR. OTB CURR. Here is a field OTB value cannot be used here. OTB value. This one. TBC1 cannot be used here. Okay, so this is the issue. Okay, so this is the currency field and this is the currency key. So this relation are maintained, but we have to redefine it inside the smartphone Adobe phone. So I can go here. I'll go to the interface and here create. So the field name is EKKO. The field is this OTR value. Okay, this is OTR value and the reference field is OTR car. OTP car. Okay, save, activate, done. Now let me go here to the form and do a syntax check. Okay, let me come out of this. Let me on. This is the form. TB raise value. Second, that issue is resolved. Now it is complaining for OTB raise value. Let me create another one. OTB raise value. OTB raise value, and here I can go, and this is also the same field. So I can select the CUKY type. This is the one. Okay, the next complaint is OTB spec value. OTB spec value, and here I can maintain the relationship. Done. What is the next? In the item, the LIKP cannot be used here. Okay, there is couple of issues. Okay, not a problem here. Item table, I have to go to the item table. EKPO, and here the field is OIFEE fee total. like a P-Rex. So I'll go to the interface again, and here so what I can do, well, I'll create a global data, and if we it is not like APIs. Okay, this is EKQ. The relation is not maintained correctly. So I can go to currency field, and here I can select this words. Okay. The next thing is OIBATH. OIBATH. TMBTS, amounting currency. Okay. THTF. So same these two field. Create. EF. What else? OYHFOLQTY. OYL. YHFOLTY. This is mines. Mines. Okay. For this, probably I have to create a global data. Unit type data element save here. Do this one mines. I have activated, and let me go to the form. So this global data is not required. Now let me activate this. No layout. Exit. Reference field OIHL mines of it. Okay, one more issues are there. This is OIH No form layout exit. Okay. All the issue has been resolved. Give me a moment. Okay. So what happened, guys? Here, the table. Okay. In the table, okay. Tell me what is reference table and reference field? This we discussed very beginning of our course. What is reference table and reference field?
Reference table is the table where the field is present and the reference field which it refers.
Okay. So for which data type we need it?
Again,
For which data type we need a reference table and reference field?
currency, weight,
CURR and quantity. Okay. Why do we need it? Reference table and reference field? Because
Sir, the unit
correct. Unit or currency key is required.
it can be, yes, sir.
That the relation is required. So what happened? For some of the relationship is outside EKPO. Okay. So here if I say so KTMNG. Do we have a KTMNG here? The relationship?
no sir.
No, because this KTMNG is quantity and the reference field is there in the same table, right? So there is no issue. Okay, this is also net PR is UKKO wheres. That is also no issues. But the issues are with some of the field where the reference field maintained is outside the table. For example, let me check this field. LIKP. This is a separate table. So we are saying that this is the currency fee, and you can find the currency key. It is inside LIKP. So smartphone cannot refer to LIKP, Adobe form. So that's the reason we're saying that even if in the structure level, it is mentioned that the reference field is in LIKP, actually it is inside here. So that relationship we are redefining here. Okay. So after doing that relationship defined, then only it will allow us to proceed. So now if we say there is all the issues have been resolved. Okay. So now only one issue we are saying that no layout exit. Okay, that's fine because we haven't created any layout. Okay. So create the layout, we can click it here. So it may take some time to load it. Okay, so now this is the layout part. So when you see that this is similar, this interface is similar to the interface we opened earlier. So what we did, here form design we opened, so that same interface is there. So this is layout. We'll see how to do the designing. It is more easy. It is more easy than smartphone. So I'm not discussing the layout right away. Let me activate it. Okay, so now the form is activated. So here also same thing. If I execute, it will generate a function module, and we have to call this function module. Okay. Okay. So now we created a driver program. Okay. This one. And this one is showing us a smartphone. Okay. So same thing I copy because the logic will be same. Okay. So Adobe phone, copy. And here if I go, so all these things I don't need, I don't need this part. Calling the smartphone part, okay? And here I can copy this function module. This is IM header, LS EK cable, and LP EK cable. Okay, and here is the same thing. We should not call this function directly. So here, LP. This is the function module. So this is not same as smartphone. For smartphone, this function module is different. So for smartphone, we're calling SSF function module name, and here we're calling FP function module name. Okay, so here we have to provide the form name, and we'll receive the function module name. This is the function module name. So name. So here I'm passing the name of the Adobe form and receiving this function module. Okay, now execute, give the PO number, no job started. Okay, so here we have to do is a field job open. Job open. It is the output parameter. SAP output parameter. SAP output parameter. Control parameter we don't need. And this output parameter. If size over C not equal to 0, if there is we are not able to open a job, then message MSG message ID, message ID, sorry, message ID, type, message type ID, number, MSG number, MSG P1, P2, P3, P4. And we have to open a job here also. Same thing, if size of C not equal to 0, we can raise the message whatever been raised inside the apron. Okay, so same it is done. LP01, print preview. What's happening? Hello sale. By PDL type hello sale. Okay. So there is some issues. Let me check. Job open is there. Then I have to close the job. Actually job close. Okay, so this is the way to call the Adobe form. So first we need the function module name. So for that we are passing the Adobe form number, we are receiving the function module name, and then we are doing a job open. Then we are doing calling the function module, then we are doing a job close. So let me debug. We are not getting any output. What is the reason? Let me check. Server is 0. Call LP name. This is also size over 0 and FP job close. And here is our form. Okay guys, this is our form, but form is blank. That's why form is blank. We haven't designed anything in the form. That's the reason form is blank. So any questions so far how to call the Adobe form? Is it clear guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now who can explain me why I'm not calling the function module directly here? I'm fetching the function module name and then calling it.
Because SAP creates the function module automatically, and if you will give the name, then when it will be transported, it may not work.
Yeah, so this function module name in development may not be same as in QA or production. Okay, in that case, we may get issues. Okay, so now that's fine. Now let us design the form. We go to the layout. Okay, so this is the layout. Okay, so there is couple of things. One is the design view, and we have a master page. So we can design the master page here. So when you design the master page, so master page you have to design So let's say you are doing a printout and there are some common parts that you need in each page. Those things will be part of master page. Okay. So let's say I want the name of the company. So the name of the company I'll put inside the master page. Then that name of the company will appear in each pages. That is master page. And design view, this is the actually print. So here is the content area. So whatever content area is there, that area, inside that area we can design. We cannot touch this top part. This top part will come from the master page. Okay. And here is the page structure is there. So now how to add a element? So there will be palettes. Here I have to go to the object, well, not object palette. I have to go to object library. Okay. So here is the object library. So these are the element we can put it inside a Adobe form. I'll go to the master page and here you can select something text. I can bring it up. I can increase the length and I can write with university. Now I want to do the settings, font setting. So here I can go, font is there. So this is font. It is very straightforward, guys. Okay. So font is there, paragraph is there. Here is the center alignment, font. You can make it to more bigger font, maybe 20. You can make it as bold. You can select the font, whatever you need. Save it. Okay, and let's say I need one more thing, one more line. Here I can put, and here also I can increase the weight. And make it as center aligned. And here I can write PO print. Go to font, increase the font, make it as bold. PO print maybe 16. PO print. Okay. So now whatever thing we did here, the same is reflecting here. So this is once I select this one, so text one getting selected, and I will select this one, text two. You can also rename it, double click, with header, company header, and this view print. Okay, I can also include it inside a subform. Okay, and I can close this, and this is a subform. I can make it as float. Okay, top to bottom. this PO print. Okay, so subform is nothing but it's kind of a container. Okay, so I created a subform. Inside that, two elements I added. One is the company header, one is the PO print. Okay, so now this content in a subform can be flowed or in position. So if it position, what will happen? It will have a coordinate from where you need. So maybe you need it from the 1 inch down. You can do it like this. So this is the positioned one. This X and Y are fixed for position. Second is flowed. Flowed means what? It will Load means now, okay, so I have to put it inside here and I have to put it inside here. Okay, now layout, probably I will make it 0. Or maybe 0.2. Okay, 0.2. So now what will happen in this subform? There is two items. And now this is a container. So the container is known as subform, and here the container is flowed. That means this element will be displayed and immediately this element will be displayed. So this element will not have a X and Y. This element also not have X and Y. So system will fit in this element and based on the space left, it will place it here. So here, if I go to the subform, here the flow direction is there, top to bottom, or western text. Western text means here we'll place one item. Let's say the width is this much, then the second PO print will come from here. But we are doing top to bottom, so it is row wise. It is putting the first row, then it is putting the second row, and all this item that is inside subform will not have a anchor X and Y. Okay, the subform has it, but these two are not there. Okay, so now I can save it. Then I can close, activate. Okay, now I'll go here, execute. So KT University PO print. Okay, now if I want to add a logo, give me a moment. This one. Right click, open with paint. This is the logo I want. So I'll go here to the layout again. Okay, so here I want a logo. So which palette I have to go, guys? Object library. Okay, I have to go to the object library. And here I would need image. Okay, I have to go to the master page, image, and I can drag it here. And here I can close this, and I need this property of the image, so I have to go to the object palette. Okay, in the object palette, I don't need it inside the software. Okay, and this is the size that I want. Okay, and go to the object, and here is the folder. Direct click, OK, click OK. And here is the logo. Open, embed image data, save. Give me a moment, guys. So I'm back. I can close it and activate. Activate. So here is the logo. Okay. Now I'll go. I'll add the header information. Okay. So the header information that I want it in the content, because I don't want the header information to be present in every page. So I'll go to the layout, go to the content page. Here is the page 1, right? And here I want to insert the object. So again, I'll go to the object library. And here we have something called table. So this is the table. How many columns I need? Probably 1, 2, 3, 6 column and 3 body row. Include header. Header is not required. Okay, so this is the table. Okay, so now this drag drop here this one more column I need, insert column to right. So it is bit this. Okay, so this UI is very user friendly. Okay, so here I can write, maybe I can write, okay, let me refer to the smartphone and do the same thing here. So here document number, so I can write document number, and one is document date, and here I would need document type, document type, this, and this one is for vendor number, vendor name. Okay, now I want to reduce the size of the row, so I can select it. Let me close the object library. Let me go to the object palette, and here I have the layout. To reduce the height, probably I need 0.2, 0.3. This I'm using shift key. I'm selecting the first column, clicking shift, then the last column. Here also 0.3, 0.3, 0.3. Same thing here is 0.3. Okay, or if you need, select everything and you can edit and define the height. Okay, so now this is selected. Now I want to make it as bold. I can select these three using control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This 10 thing I want to be in bold. So I can go to the font, make it as bold, and this alignment is left. Okay, and this 3 semicolon I want is a center aligned. Center aligned, font bold. Okay, save it. So how we are checking the layout? We are going back and again activating. Here also a preview is there. You can see a preview how it may look like. So this is looking like this. I don't want all this border. Okay, so I only want this outside border. Okay, so now this is not center aligned. This is center aligned. Now what I can do is go to border, edit together, none. So once I do a none, there will be no border. So I go to the preview. This is the border. Okay, and let's say I want a border here. I can select these three things, edit individually, and I need a right side border only to have a vertical separation. Okay, I go to preview. So this vertical separation is there. So now here I want to map, or here I want to show the document number. Okay, so this is cell number 3. So if you want to display anything, so now this value is hard coded, but document number will come from the program. So I have a parameter IMS header, and that header field, IMS header has a field EBELN, and that has the document number. So I have to display here. So this type, I have to change it to text field because I want to do a binding. So binding cannot be done with text field. It has to be binding cannot be done with text field. This is text field. This is text. This is text. But if I do want to do a binding, this is text field, not text. So this is text, but this is text field. And here there is a binding. Here I can click. I'll go to the interface, go to the importing parameter and EBELN. Okay, same here, document date, change it to text field. Go to interface, document date, BE dot, BE dot, BE dot. Okay, document type, go to text field, document BSART, vendor number, text field, Lifnash. There. And if I go to the preview, still this is blank. Okay, now this is not looking good. Okay, so what I can do, select this, appearance is none. Okay, that's fine, appearance would be none. Activate. Okay, I have activated. Now I'll go here to my program, execute, and here and here the data is coming. So now this alignment also we can change. We can make it as a left align. Okay, so let's go here to the layout. So working with Adobe form is bit straightforward. So that's why it is more like user friendly. Designing is easy in Adobe form as compared to smartphone. But some of the system will not have Adobe form. So for those customer, you have to create the smart form only. If Adobe form is available, you have to create the Adobe form. And go to the paragraph and we make it as a left align. Now this document date, how the document date is coming in this format, right? So we can change the format also. Go to the object palette and here is the pattern. In the pattern, there is so many things are there. I can select any one pattern. Let's say I want this pattern. MMDDYY, but I want DD MMYY. Apply. Okay. What happened? Close this. This got closed. I don't know why. Let me log in again. Let's go here, activate. It's 38. So the changes is not reflected yet. Let me go to the layout. One, two, three. This I want left aligned. Left aligned is done. Save. Now I'll go here. Go to object, patterns, and probably let's say I'll select this one. There. Close. Activate. Let me rerun the program. This is left aligned and document. The representation of document date is changed. Vendor number is there. Vendor name is not there. We have to select it. So where we'll go? We'll go to the interface and LFA1 is the table for vendor and name 1. So this is the first name. I can go to global data, go in change mode, create a variable GV vendor name, type, this is the type, save. I will go to code initialization and importing parameter is IMS header. Output parameter is GV vendor name. Here I can write select single name 1 from LFA1 into GV vendor name where listener equal to IMS header listener. Okay, activate. Activated, I'll go back, and when I go to the context, here the global data is there, and this I want to use in my form. So drag and drop, save it, go to the layout, And here in the vendor name, right click, select it here, change into text field so that we have the binding option. And here we'll go to the what happened. Somewhere the pop-up is there, but we are not able to see. Let me re-log in. So this is one we are facing. It is one. Just activate. There's the vendor name is coming. Okay. So another thing. So that is how we do a binding. Okay. So next thing is the how to display a table. Okay. So again, I'll go to the palette, object library, and here table. Again, I need the table, drop it here. So let's say I want 6 column, 1 body row, include header row. So this table is created. Okay. So now this is the header row. So I can have it as a item number, and here material here plant and quantity and maybe amount. And this field maybe I don't need, delete column. Now you can increase the height, width. And if you need to format these headings, you can select all the things, object, go to font and paragraph, make it as bold. It is bold. Let me close this. If I need this little bit less height, I can change it with 0.3 or maybe 0.25. Then this height also I need 0.5. Okay. Now here again I need to bind. So this is a header row, guys. Okay. If I go to the object row, this is a type is header row and this is a body row. So there is two row. So body row will repeat. Okay. So here I have to do the binding. So I need the text field. All binding, wherever you need binding, it will be a text field. So now here I can directly bind the value. Here I'll go to this item data and EPLP. Here item data partners. Item data work start. Net quantity, right? Menge. Quantity is menge. Amount is net PS. Save. And here the body row repeat row for each data item. So this will make it repeat. Okay. Now let me activate it. Let me go to the program. Okay, so this data is coming. Okay, guys. So again, you need the formatting. You can do the formatting. Okay, so here another important thing. Here in the table allow page break we have to do, because here you can see only one page is coming, guys, not more than, but there is 300 lines, so I think there will be more pages. So allow page break, and here also allow page break and save. If you don't do allow page break, new page will not come. So let me activate. It is coming as one page only. Okay. See. The table page is position. This has to be float. Okay, this has to be float. Maybe that is the reason it is not coming. If we go to the pagination, once the page is filled, continue filling parent. That is correct. So So if we need this page to be repeated into multiple pages, so the type should be float, not positioned. So let us try now. There is multiple pages. 8 pages are there. So if you need a page number here, it's pretty simple. It's not like writing many codes. There is the standard control available. You go to the master page, scroll down, and probably it is more. It is 10, 8, 9.5. Okay. This is the master page size. And here, let me close this. Let me go to the object library. And here, here, page N of M. It's already a control is there. You can place it there. So page 1 of 9, page 2 of 9. So automatic it is coming. Page 9 of 9. Okay. Is it clear, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Going ahead.
sir, can we add a page border to it?
Can we add a page for
Page border, sir, page border.
page border? Page border you can add. This is the content area. Content area. To close, let me go to the object. Content area borders is not available. Let me go to the page. It is not available. Here, layout, border, edit together, solid. Page, solid. System is a bit slow. Okay, see border is there, but it's not. Are you able to see another border, 2 border here? Yes. So the second border is coming
Yes,
as
sir.
part of the page. Okay, so if you need a border here also, then you have to redesign the form, and we have to put everything inside our content form. not in master page. If it is in master page, okay, let me see if we can do that, because we have a soft form, right? We have a soft form, and in the soft form, I think we will be able to set a border also here. This is soft form and border is there. Yes, we can set the border here also. So it's all related to design, how we want to design, whether we have to go for a master form or directly we have to design in the design form. It all depends on the requirement. Here it is coming, but again, there is a gap, and again I have to do something, insert another thing. So it's more of like that. So directly there is nothing called page borders. You can do the page border only for the content form. So master form is not there. So again I have to see why this gap is coming, and also this width is not in place. So this width and this width should be in sync. So that I can do. Go and adjust the width of this subform, make it aligned with it, and I have to see why there is a gap. I think this gap is due to this logo. So again, I have to adjust the height of the logo. Then it will come. So this is all like you can do, and pretty much simple Adobe form is actually. So Maggie, is it fine?